heavyweight fighting out of England. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These athletes have been waiting a long time. I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. A straight right just misses. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Beautiful counterpunch. That jab misses. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's...
Oh my God, Johnny! Bruno not answering back. And the big heavyweight Bruno is down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
He's been knocked. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
You'd like to see more jabs. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Can't find a home in that jab. The positives and and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Catch and shoot. The straight right just misses. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Feel good? Good man.
Go in this round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't...
Keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab. Keep me time.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then go again. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
Let's get it.
Boxing. Be smart. Get your shots off. Don't give him anything.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Don't worry about it.
Coming up next.
You've got to be smart. Otherwise
There's the bell for round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Oh, and big Frank Bruno just got belted. And that'll do it as Bruno goes to the canvas. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your four.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Gotta waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. So it's plan B time after being knocked down. And here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Frank Bruno finally goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Nice counter shot. There's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Can't land that jab. And he scores with the counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Do you believe what we're seeing? And that jab just missed with the left hand. Beautiful counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Perfect counter shot. They both want the knockout. And the true grip goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Good night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
You've got to wonder how big of a effect. There's the bell to start round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Punch, counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
uppercut doesn't get through. The courage on display here is incredible. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Bruno seeing cobwebs. He couldn't take any more as Frank Bruno is on the canvas. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived.
Bonus
Try that
score.
again, it will happen all over again.
switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
Left back.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. That's his round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get put back.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Here he comes, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight. He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hit.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. And that's the opening bell, round 1. Ow, that power punch had to hurt. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of me. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement, moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that. Here we go for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Clean left jab. They drop their guard, they get caught. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Hard reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook doesn't score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. The It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the in this one. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously...
Lights up, visionaries, buckle up.
There's the bell to start
Coming
round
up
3.
next. Good night. Bruno's Spirit.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Beautiful counter shot. A straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That one lands. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice exchange here from both men. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The straight right just misses. Do you believe what we're seeing? And he scores with the counter. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Talk about Wilder in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I can't believe it. They are giving up. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
This is my last fight. Dudes are quitting.
And we are fighting in Atlantis. How about this crazy venue? Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former Deontay Wilder, Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart.
Ah, pure bad blood.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. There's a counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Get that jab back. Just box it.
Here we go. It's round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Building a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Every time he throws a punch. How about that time counter shot? A straight right just misses. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. Defense is not an option for these two. Like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it.
What's up, visionaries?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Good night. Bruno's screwed. This is my last fight. Dudes are quitting.
From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on. You're getting back into good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Caution being thrown to the wind. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Those counterpunches have to hurt. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
Great work. I love that. I love that.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The jab not finding its target. Nice work to block that left uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
In this round, get your mind back, get your focus back, get that great round, relax.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again. Listen to me. Are you okay?
You saw it here live, a knockout win.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
There's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.